My name is Sa'ad Choeb, and I was born and raised in Syria. I studied fine arts in Damascus University for like 2 years, and then I moved to Lebanon in 2016 to study political science and philosophy, while trying to maintain my studio practice throughout. My practice is mainly painting, which is really trying to investigate space and space problems. How can space be reconfigured? I applied for Don Bachardy Fellowship because I was stuck in painting and I thought I need to zoom out. And then I saw that the collaboration with the Royal Drawing School and observational drawing. So the word observational haunted me for a while. Like, okay, wow, I'm gonna observe now, and it's gonna be something new from what I'm doing. I felt I was observing only the pictures or the photographs that I was taking and trying to translate them into paint. Drawing before was more of a thinking of it as like means for painting. But now that drawing has been kind of grounded in my practice in a very new way, I would say. I felt there was a big discovery and there was a flow that didn't exist before in my work. My work was centered, it was architectural in a way, and now I felt there was something about following the line that was very interesting. There is certain like a proximity now to the world that I found it fascinating about drawing, proximity in the sense of, you can grab anything that makes any sort of tone, any sort of color and put it on whatever surface. Also closeness to the world, especially with observing, and not thinking of subject matter as something very sophisticated. It can be simply as whatever you're seeing at the moment. So there is this presence in it, and presence in translation also, and that I find it very different. It was very different for me from what I used to do and how I thought of drawing before. I think all the courses that I took were useful. Redrawing London specifically actually was interesting with Danny because he was facilitating a brilliant background to feel comfortable enough and confident enough to translate whatever there is. And actually in the Redrawing London course I felt it was there was something like foundational for my work, for my practice that I'm doing now, and which is thinking of triptychs. We went to 3 mills, and I started my triptych project there, and thought I would like to engage in a sort of production of series. So I started with folding the paper in 3 and distributing tones. So created a system for triptych and started to apply it each time I go to class. Rather than starting on a white paper, I start on a surface that is full with information that I've decided on before. And then take the observation task from there, be it observing what's happening, the interaction between these preset tones, and or what's happening in terms of movement and what I'm seeing in front of me. So yes, it started like that, and it ended that I want to see this on a large scale. So my time with the residency is ending in a show. I've wanted to have a show for the triptych project that I started with, and I'm also very interested in curation and in curating my own show and thinking of it in a space and thinking of solutions that come out from like not expected problems. I think my advice to other students who are coming to study in the RDS is to really enjoy it. I mean, to be playful. about it maybe, and yeah, just enjoy this rare opportunity to have a studio space and a structured residency to produce drawings. And there is something in drawing that is quite of a radical discovery in many ways, and I feel yes, that's just phenomenal. So just enjoy it.